As a college student or someone who works on a college campus, how has your use of social media impacted your transition to college?
Well, first when I got here, I remember going on Facebook and just looking through all the people I knew at UNC. And so at first it was a big help because I basically just wanted to see who do I actually know here, and just instantly I was able to see I like copied and pasted into a Word document. I literally remember this. I was like, wow, I better know some people here. Friends at UNC, copied and pasted them. Okay, I know people here.
Most recently, the biggest impact we've seen is the hashtag UNC18 kind of campaign, and so when our new students were admitted in early action round, then we saw a lot of excitement over acceptance letters.
As a college student, I've used social media a lot more than I have in high school, just because you meet a lot of people on campus, and it's one of the best ways to stay in touch with a lot of the new friends you make. Because with a campus like ours, it's really easy to get disconnected from people if you really don't try and make friends.
A very good resource to use in transitioning to college, because before I got here, a lot of the people that I met on the first day, we used Twitter to tweet each other, and so we could figure out a common place for us to meet up and meet each other, and that way we wouldn't have to spend our first day in college by ourselves. So I got to know some people via Twitter before I actually arrived on campus.
How would you like to see social media's presence grow on a college campus?
I really don't think UNC needs to grow at all, because Twitter, Facebook, Instagram is incorporated into everything on campus. Right now, you go walk around and find hashtag written on the ground anywhere. It's I think we do a really good job of using social media stuff. I don't think we need to grow at all.
Personally, I'd like to see social media grow in the classroom. If there was some way to integrate using Twitter or Facebook and some of the big lecture courses, it'd really be cool.
I could see social media being used better to connect people with common interests that aren't already connected. So I think with Facebook as the dominant social media tool, you really just connect with people that you already have met, which is useful because you can keep up with them. But I could see there being new social media tools that allow you to connect with people that just have common interests as you that you don't know.
How I would like to see it used, I think that students on a college campus often have questions and don't know who to go to, and they get directed to someone else. And so when we see a question on Twitter, it's not like they're calling an office and asking that question to housing when they should be asking admissions. Everyone sees it. And so we kind of have the opportunity to reach out to students before they even need to be redirected, and so their question is answered right away.
Do you use Twitter or Facebook? In what ways?
I personally use it for amongst my friend groups, and I also use it when in first year focus council we use it to publicize different events and stuff that we have in a lot of different organizations I know on campus.
And then in terms of new students or students that are already here, first year students, we do a lot of just retweeting for other events that are going on campus that students may not know of, because there's so many UNC Twitter accounts and Facebook accounts that students are probably not following them all.
I use Twitter all day, every day. If you know me, then you know I use Twitter all the time.
How have these connected you to events on campus?
Twitter and Facebook, I really use very separately. Facebook I keep I keep that to my friend circle, and then Twitter I use more professionally. I follow news, and I'll maybe tweet at even a professor or something like that if have a science professor that makes discoveries, and so I'll let him know that I'm following his stuff.
Well,
so I can have
not only the events that we do, a lot of them other organizations. I found a lot of events on Facebook, different social events, different fundraisers and stuff I'm interested in. I found out about through social media. So.
Probably just getting me there, because we have pages for everything here, and if you don't see flyers or posters about events, you'll see different people retweeting them on your timeline, so you'll find out about them via Twitter or Facebook. So I think just being informed on different events through Twitter is how I've been using it.
How often would you say you use social media?
No, I don't really tweet that much, but I do tweet that much, like during basketball games and like the UNC Duke game. I almost got in Twitter jail. Okay, Twitter jail is like if you tweet 100 tweets within an hour, they like shut you down, like bye. Like you cannot tweet for like an hour or 30 minutes, which is kind of like annoying for somebody like me who just a lot of followers. So you guys should follow me on Twitter. It's Glitterboo. Yeah, I follow back too, guys. So yeah.